There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. That ball deserved a boundary. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. Well, that's a massive 6. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. That's fiery from the bowler. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a 6. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Oh, what a catch. He managed to hang on to that. Just that one to perfection. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Smart bowling according to the field set. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a 6. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Well, that's close. The bowler thinks he's out. The umpire thinks otherwise. And he decides not to take the review. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge 6. That's a 6. The power is extraordinary. Spinner brought into the attack. And the batting power play comes to an end. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Good shot for a single. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. It looks in good batting form. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. That's fiery from the bowler. In the air. Loose shot and the fielder pulls off a beauty. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Couldn't time the ball well enough and picks up the fielder. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. That's high in the air. Good shot for a single. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Good shot for a single. Ah, that's a good throw. Straight into his hands. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Oh, that's picked up. And straight into the crowd for a 6. Turned away for a single. Batsman will get extra runs as an unnecessary overthrow. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. It'll be interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. The batters need to start taking a few risks now. Scoring rate at the moment is a crawl. Up in the air. Good shot for a single. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. In the air. Well bowled. That's a jaffa. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. Edge but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. That's an overthrow. These extra runs can prove to be costly in the end. Excellent running between the wickets. Directed. As a batsman, one should never take on his arm. Leg by, says umpire. Runs at it to the team's total. Excellent running between the wickets. That looks close. Big appeal. Oh, I think he's out. That is sensational from the fielder. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Not acceptable. This is just not right. Basic misfield like this can really cost them a lot. You need to try and make them work really hard for each run. This kind of a fielding effort is really not going to help them. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. Oh, he's lost that one. That's huge. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Smart bowling according to the field set. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. He's not going to miss out on those. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. This is poor fielding. They can't leak out runs like this. Fans would be disappointed. The captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Leg byes given by the umpire. No connection between bat and ball. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. That's an excellent throw. Excellent running between the wickets. Good shot for a single. Good loud appeal. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. That's in the air. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. An inch here or there, and that would have sailed over for a maximum. Superb effort. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. That's high in the air. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. Fantastic bit of fielding this. Last ball coming up. That's high in the air. Taken by the fielder. Good catch. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Captain's got a sweeper cover for extra protection. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. That's an excellent throw.
Only talking.
Well placed into the gap, possible too. Excellent running between the wickets. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. It looks in good batting form. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Pace bowler into the attack. Pace bowler now into the attack. Excellent running between the wickets. Missing his line there, wide signalled. Captain will be more happy with his bowlers conceding only singles at this stage. Good shot for a single. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. He's lost this one completely. The captain would definitely feel let down by the effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Turned away for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. No ball called. Get ready for the free hit now. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. Midon goes back to long on. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Very good running between the wickets. Good shot, but cannot get it past the fielder. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Good shot for a single. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Turned away for a single. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen in the world. And there comes the celebration, and the crowd loves it. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Must be so disappointed with that shot. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Masterful batting. Spinner back. I think that's a good move. He's not going to miss out on those. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Well, it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. Pace bowler into the attack from the other end. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Good shot for a single. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Last ball coming up. That's a quick throw right on top of the stumps.